Okay, today we're gonna be talking about the cost of living in Costa Rica. Is it expensive? Is it cheap? Is it affordable? Let's take some questions from some viewers and we'll give you the answers to that. Stay tuned. Is Costa Rica an expensive place to live? It depends on where in Costa Rica you're living. If you're living on the coastal line in the tourism areas, yes, it's gonna be expensive. If you live up in the mountains, if you go towards Lake Arna, which we have a great agent there, the cost of living is gonna be inexpensive compared to living by the coastal line. It's like anywhere in the world. If you live by a beach, a tourism area, the cost of food is more, the cost of rent costs more, electrical costs more, taxes cost more. But if you live in the rural parts of Costa Rica, like you're back at home, your cost is gonna be a lot less expensive compared to living closer to the beach. Now, a lot of people ask me like, Mark, well, I heard rent costs so much in Costa Rica. Again, the same rule applies. If you're by the coastal line, the average cost of rent for a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom place will start at around $2,500 US plus your electrical, plus your bills. If you're inland, you can get a similar house to that from $1,000, $1,200 US a month, plus electrical, plus your bills. Okay, when it comes time for groceries, now we don't shop for the whole week. My wife and I, we shop daily, and you'll find a lot of people in Costa Rica will do daily shopping because the fruit, the meat, bread, there's no preservatives in the food here, so it doesn't last as long because it's so fresh. It's literally from farm to table, from the ocean to your table, so everything's like that. Now, in a tourism area, yes, you will pay more. When I'm doing shopping myself, I'll go to Capos, I'll go to more of the rural areas where the local Costa Ricans shop, because it'll cost me, if not half, 1/8 of what it will cost me to purchase groceries in the tourism areas. Now, for a daily shopping, when I'm going to like the BM, which is like a Fortino's, a No Frills, a main grocery store, you are gonna pay a little bit more money, but not a significant amount more. So just keeping that in mind when it comes to daily shopping for fruits and vegetables and steaks. An example is I'll go to San Isidro, which is 15 minutes east of us. I go to a butcher called Tres Rios, fantastic. It's all farm to butcher shop to table, which is great. But the nice thing about that is I'll get like 15 filet mignon, 10 ounce, 3 pounds of premium cut bacon, 2 kilos of premium ground beef, and 2 kilos of chicken wings, and I'm about 130 to 145 US dollars. So people always ask me, Mark, what about utilities? What are the costs of utilities? Well, water is fantastic. Water can be from $5 to like $15 a month, which is not a significant, massive amount to pay. Internet, when we're looking at internet, depending on the speed you get, I have 100 megabytes of download speed. I pay $90 with taxes a month for my internet, which is fiber optic. Fiber optic is throughout the mountains here. It's everywhere. Electrical, depending on what you use. So I have one AC in my house that runs 24/7 to keep my dogs cool, to keep my wife happy. I'm not gonna lie, I love it for myself too. I pay around $330 US a month to keep my electrical running. Now, the alternative is you put a solar system panel on your house and I can bring that $330 down to $70 a month and I can run the entire house running 4 ACs. The pool can run, I can use the dishwasher, washer and dryer. So a simple investment as buying a home here and installing a solar panel system onto the house will significantly reduce your bills for you. Okay guys, we get asked a lot in Costa Rica, what are the true costs of homes in Costa Rica? Now the cost all depends on the area you wanna be in. If you're in a tourist area close to the beach, minutes from the beach, minutes from restaurants, minutes from shopping centers, doctors and all that, and if it's a big tourist area, of course the houses are gonna cost more money. So in our area, we do have homes that start at $350,000 for a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom, but our average homes here close to the beach, 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, will start at $450,000. As you get into the mountain and we start getting ocean view homes that overlook the ocean, a short distance drive to the beach, we're gonna be starting at 1.5 million US and up from there. Now, a lot of people ask me, Mark, well, if I were to build a house, what would be the cost in Costa Rica? That all depends on the materials and what you're using to build the house within Costa Rica, and most important, to make sure who you're using. Cost to build a home in Costa Rica, on average, for an entry-level house, we're gonna go per square foot, which is easier for you to determine what your cost will be. Average for an entry-level home at around $145 to $150 a square foot. Now, for the luxurious homes, your entry-level cost for a luxurious house here in Costa Rica to have built, start your price at around $250 to $350 a square foot and upwards from there. Another question we get asked a lot in Costa Rica, Mark, can we use US dollars? Is it better for us to convert our money at home and change it into colones, or is it better to convert our money when we get to Costa Rica? If you are Canadian and you're coming to Costa Rica, exchange your Canadian at home for US dollars, bring the US currency into Costa Rica. Everywhere in Costa Rica, they do accept US currency. You can then go to the banks here in Costa Rica, bring your passport with you, bring your dollars with you, exchange it to colones, and you can use the currency that they have here in Costa Rica. A lot of places in Costa Rica, for the advancement, they are now accepting Bitcoin. So, you could bring your digital wallet with you and you can do transfers, you can purchase homes, cars, even do some grocery shopping at farmers market with Bitcoin. Guys, I hope that today the answers I gave you were sufficient. If they're not, remember, feel free, go to Costa Rica Playbook, look at our 45-page free ebook, but we also have our 6 video courses. Everything's 100% free. If you need further help, please reach out to our team at any time. No question is too small, no question is too big. We would be more than happy to help you out. We look forward to hearing from you. Pura Vida, guys.